So for absolute clarity, let's just get onto this. I have been a content creator for single women for, well, technically for 3 years. I've taken a pause because I'm working on another business at the moment, and it's always pretty mad to try and do 2 at once. Although, as you can see, we are back here. But as part of that strategy, because I'm no longer single or in the stages of early stage dating, yes, I can remember what some of it's like. I'll never forget some of the experiences I had whilst dating. And bloody early stage dating is an absolute nightmare. I don't think that changes with the time. I don't think it gets any better. But therefore, to show how relatable it was when I was dating, and thanks to a beautiful feature that TikTok has called On This Day, I think. It's a bit like Facebook. Something like that anyway. I share the videos from them because they're still very relevant. And just because I'm now 18 months later on that date, I don't think I should gatekeep the experience. So yes, the person that was 2 months in and was overthinking when they called me to say they're on their way, somehow we are still together. We didn't overthink our way out of that situation. The kind of first, I would say, really like the first 6 months were the hardest in terms of the whole anxious attachment style, which I think is pretty normal, and that's what I talk about in general in this content as well. And I'll share a little bit about how that is now and why that's so different now to it was then, and what I did to manage it at the time in that scenario and with many others that I tried to date. And I will share some of the relationship developments in an appropriate way. Now that we're 18 months through, there's no children on my part, but there are, in theory, stepchildren involved. And a whole section of him having to deal with his divorce. I've gone through my own divorce. The last thing I need is to go through someone else's divorce. But here I bloody well am. And that was already occurring before we met, for absolute clarity on that too. So just a little bit of openness and transparency. If you want a guide, use the glasses. Well, that is going to throw you because I do plan to go back to pink. But brown glasses could be anywhere in my single era or very early into that relationship with him. Pink glasses is all with him. And unfortunately, we're on these, which I don't love as much as the pink. But this will be like just over a year into being with him. So Lord help us when I go back to the pink, although it will just be a different point in time of having been with him. But yes, secret insider knowledge. The glasses are the key to working out when the video was probably recorded. And if I don't have glasses on, you're screwed.